Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to laugh? Direct from theaters, comedy clubs, corporate events, and special events across America, the man who has spent decades amazing audiences. The man who has hypnotized thousands. The man who has turned ordinary people into comedy stars. The master of hypnosis, the king of comedy confusion, the sultan of silly, the wizard of wisecracks, the one, the only, Rich Wylde. And welcome to Wild for Jokes.
Hey, thanks, Ed, for that great introduction. Welcome, everybody, to Wild for Jokes. You know, I've spent years hypnotizing people, and I've discovered something. Some people don't need hypnosis to do silly things. They woke up that way. So let's get right into the jokes. I reached that age where I bend down to tie my shoe and start looking around to see what else needs to be done while I'm down there. I told my doctor I was having memory problems. He said, "How long has this been going on?" I said, "How long has what been going on?" I walked into a room the other day and forgot why I was there. By the time I remembered, I forgot where the room was. My wife told me to act my age. I told her I'd be happy to if I could remember what it was. I knew I was getting older when my back went out more than I did. You know you're getting older when the candles cost more than the birthday cake. I bought a smartwatch. Now I have another device reminding me how out of shape I am. And have you noticed? The older you get, the more dangerous sneezing becomes. When you're young, it's achoo. When you're older, it's achoo. And there goes my shoulder. My doctor told me I needed more exercise. So now I walk to the refrigerator instead of running. And I don't need a fitness tracker. My knees count every step for me. Folks, if you're laughing, you're in the right place. If you're not laughing, don't worry. We're just getting started. You know, I love getting older, mostly because I have no choice. I reach that magical age where I walk into the kitchen and think, well, while I'm here, what was I looking for? I bought one of those pill organizers. Not because I take that many pills. I just needed something to help me remember what day it is. You know you're getting older when your favorite part of a road trip is finding a clean restroom. I saw a sign that said, "Senior discount available." I got so excited I almost pulled a muscle reaching for my wallet. I don't need reading glasses. I need reading floodlights. My wife asked me if I was listening to her. I thought that was a strange way to start a conversation. The other day I looked up a word in the dictionary. Then I got distracted and spent 20 minutes reading random words. Apparently that's called retirement. I went to a fast food restaurant and realized nothing is fast anymore except my cholesterol. You ever notice how young people text while walking, talking, driving, and breathing? I need complete silence just to remember my email password. I bought a memory foam mattress. It remembers me. Unfortunately, I still forget where I left my phone. At my age, every cough gets my full attention. I was cleaning out my garage and found something from 1987. I don't know what impressed me more, that I still had it or that I remembered what it was. I finally downloaded one of those meditation apps. It spent 10 minutes teaching me how to breathe. I've been doing that successfully for decades. You know you're getting older when your doctor says, "Let's keep an eye on that," and suddenly you've got 6 new appointments. I don't need a security system. I just leave my reading glasses on the kitchen counter. Nobody can figure out whose house it is. The other day I sat down in my recliner and thought, I'll just rest my eyes. 3 hours later, I woke up in tomorrow. My grandson asked me what life was like before the internet. I told him, we actually finished conversations. I love retirement. Every day I wake up with absolutely nothing planned. And somehow I still don't get it all done. Well, folks, keep smiling, keep laughing, and remember, if laughter is the best medicine, at our age we're all trying to avoid another prescription. Well, folks, that's all the jokes I have for today. At least the ones I can remember. I want to thank each and every one of you for spending a little time laughing with me here on Wild 4 Jokes. You know, after all these years of entertaining audiences, one thing I've learned is that life is a whole lot better when you're laughing. So if you enjoyed today's jokes, do this old senior citizen a favor. Hit that subscribe button, give me a like, leave me a comment, and let me know which joke made you laugh the most. And if you didn't laugh at any of them, don't tell anybody. It'll ruin my reputation. Seriously though, every like, every comment, and every subscription helps this channel grow and lets this senior citizen know that you enjoy what I'm doing. And if you know someone who could use a good laugh, share Wild 4 Jokes with them. Because in today's world, we can all use a little more laughter. Until next time, keep smiling, keep laughing, and remember, you're never too old to laugh, but you're definitely too old to take life too seriously. I'm Rich Wylde, and you've been watching Wild 4 Jokes. Bye, everybody. And don't forget, laugh more, live better, stay wild.